Okay, welcome to an overview wrap-up tutorial here on bird adaptations, focusing on adaptations, although the heart is in here, and we'll talk about that and review what makes the four-chambered heart special. But each of these adaptations is accompanied with a definition, and this should provide a nice overview from all the class discussions we've been having, as well as get you prepared and reviewing for the upcoming test. Let's start right here at the top with air sacs. Get my okay. Air sacs are used to deliver more oxygen to the heart during flight, and it's really just an oxygen transferring, oxygen storage. It's affiliated with the lungs but separate from the lungs, and helps the bird obtain all of the oxygen that they need during flight. Bird bills or beaks. The key to remember here, if you remember back to the tutorial in the class discussion about all the different bird beak options, the key thing to remember is that the type of beak that a bird has varies depending on its diet and its habitat. So you're going to have a seed cracker that's going to eat seeds as opposed to a meat terror, which would tear and eat the meat. And a meat terror would have a really hard time eating seeds based on the type of bill that it has. The crop, internal adaptation, it's part of the digestive system, and this is a food storage area. The crop comes immediately in the digestive system, immediately after the birds swallow the food, and we know that birds do not have teeth. The lack of teeth is an adaptation for flight to help keep them lightweight. So birds tend to swallow food mainly whole, and this is a place where they store food, actually regurgitate that food back up for their young. The heart, we've looked at this, you've watched the circulation tutorial. Just a review, heart is four-chambered, and that keeps oxygen-rich and oxygen-poor blood separate. Moving from the crop down the digestive system, we come to the gizzard, and due to the bird's lack of teeth, help keeping it lightweight, the gizzard is the food grinder. It replaces the teeth. It does what the job that teeth in humans do, which is grind up our food before it moves through our stomach and through our digestive system. So this is the food grinder. Birds actually swallow small pebbles and rocks that help with this very thick-walled muscular organ to grind up the food as it passes through its digestive system. Note that if you follow the path here, that the gizzard comes after the crop. Down feathers. Down feathers are these feathers on the belly, breast, side of the bird, and they are small puffy feathers, sometimes found in down jackets that we would use, and they're used for insulation. Help keep the bird warm. You'll see sometimes on very cold days the birds actually puffing themselves up. And that's just expanding their down feathers to help them stay as warm as possible. Lastly, we move here to contour feathers. Contour feathers are found in the wing, and they're found in the tail. And contour feathers have a few important jobs that they are responsible for. They provide stability and balance during flight. They also help with steering. And lastly, they give the bird's body shape. The contour feathers are longer. They are much stiffer. They use that hook and barb design that we will talk about in class to keep them really lightweight but really strong. So again, an overview of all of the important, or most of the important adaptations, characteristics and adaptations that birds share that help make them successful in their habitats. Thanks for watching.